Coming up,
I'm Oz, the Sustainable Orange, and we're heading to Belgium.
I hack a racing car, I play some games, and then I do it for real. And I get possibly one of the greatest compliments of my life.
From here you look like Potas with a mustache.
So this was me. Yeah, I can't quite believe it either. But let's back up a bit and go back to where this started. For my previous ERA video, I may have mentioned that I wanted to have a go in one of these cars.
Good morning. It is about 2:45 in the morning, which is far too early, and we're about to head to Belgium for something that's been in the works for probably about 2 years, and I'm very excited to be able to take you along with us. So I'm out here in Belgium for 5 days. The plan is to spend the first 3 days at the ERA workshop and then 2 days at the track at Circuit Zolder with the cars, getting them prepped and tested. The first day in the workshop, I met with the team and we worked on some 3D prototyping using 3D printing and 3D modeling design, and I helped the team learn how to use the 3D printer that they have, and we built some components that we could test fit on the car and some templates that the team can then use moving forward. The second day in the workshop was a bit more collaborative effort with more people, working with some of the IoT devices, looking at some of the data logging and telemetry, and integrating both the real car and the digital game car with the data logging platform that the team is using. Part of what I did on the second day was writing a lot of code for the data logging of the digital car in the game, and looked at how we aligned the data sets from the real car and the digital car.
I also worked with the team's communication manager to do some
pieces to camera for their social media, and hopefully we'll be able to link that coming up in the future. This is day 3 here with the ERA. Last night we went out for a team dinner in Maastricht in the Netherlands, which was cool. So we'd quick hop over the border from Belgium. Seems a bit strange going to another country for dinner, but yeah, it was really good food, really awesome company, lovely to spend time with the team socially as well as professionally. And I'm really excited about what's going to happen over the next few days as well before I have to head home to the UK. So we're at Circuit Zolder. We're just preparing the cars for testing tomorrow, getting the cars out of storage and into the pit lane. So part of what we're doing is just preparing the cars, ensuring that everything is ready for testing tomorrow, and so the drivers can just jump in and get running. So that's 3 working cars in the pit lane, all set up. Pit box is just being finished, and we're going to go and have a look at some other cars that have had some issues, try and get those fixed ready for tomorrow, maximize the amount of cars that we're able to put on track. So that should be fun. It'll be really interesting to work on these cars.
So the final few jobs were to install a BMS on a battery pack and to fix a nose cone. And so at this point we were done with the prep and ready for running the next day. For the final day, we arrived super early at the track, went straight into the driver's briefing and engineering briefings and talked about what we were going to try and achieve during the course of the day with running the cars. I had 2 sessions planned, the first one testing a new VCU and the second one trying a different configuration of regen on the throttle pedal mapping. As someone that has tracked TVs before, they wanted to get my feedback. I packaged up the BMS and battery that I made and then put together a couple of cables to connect it. Rudy was the first driver out on track and he was going to test the new 12-volt battery. With car 6 out on track, it was now my turn to go and get my seat fitted. First off was a quick pedal adjustment. Now the last time I was in a single seater, it was a different decade of my life. Now for those of you not too familiar with motorsports, getting fitted into a seat is not elegant. It normally involves a lot of grunting and someone fiddling around with your crotch. Or occasionally, someone else's crotch in your face. Sure, Beth, I can do that. So at this point, I think I received the greatest compliment of my life. So Valtteri, if you're watching, I'm coming for you. And so with the 12-volt on, the high voltage connected, and the car in drive, I was ready to go out. And so that brings us to the end of this part. I'd like to remind everyone to like and comment down below. It really helps the video. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I know that 99% of you are not. And I'd like to remind you also that I have a Patreon where you can support me to continue doing things like this, which allows you access to a Discord channel where you can talk to me, ask questions and interact with the other members of the Discord. A huge thank you goes out to the ERA Championship for allowing me such unrestricted access and giving me the incredible opportunity to get behind the wheel of their car. And of course a big thank you to Software AG for supporting the hackathon. I have previously done another video on the ERA about the championship and how you can have a go in one of these cars. You might like to check that out. I've been Oz, the Sustainable Orange, and thank you for watching.